Alright, what is going on, Preposterous fans? This is Preposterous Spraq here, and welcome to the Spraq Network channel. Today, bringing one of the very first videos for my Splatoon tips and tricks things. And today is going to be a small tips and tricks. I've done quite a few researches here, and I'll show you the research video I worked on. It doesn't give you that much of a head start or that much of a difference, but I did find that it does help me get away from most fights if I have to run away from them. It does help me get away from fights a lot faster than shoot on the ground, go in your ink and run. It helps, and also it distracts the enemy too since you're moving around. I'll show you what I mean. In the background you'll see one of my gameplays going, and in a little bit you'll see the cutaway to my tips and tricks side-by-side video. Unfortunately, when I went to do this video, there wasn't a straightaway map where I could easily just get on the ground, get on a flat straightaway and go. There was bumps and stuff, so I might come back and revisit. But I did my best to keep my movements the exact same, side by side. So without further ado, I want to tell you the trick and tips for today's Splatoon video. Today my tips and tricks is when you are laying ink on the ground and trying to be mobile. This trick is to be very mobile, versatile, whatever, you know, getting in, getting out fast. And today it's going to be when you are inking the ground, when you're shooting the ground, jump in the air. If you're using motion controls, it's a lot easier if you do motion controls, but when you jump in the air, at the same time, at the peak of your jump, move your screen up so you're shooting ink into the air, not straight up, but like more at a 45-degree angle or so. And then on the way down, aim your controller down to the ground underneath you, so that way when you hit the ground, you're hitting the ground in your own ink, and then you can go to squid form right away. And then once you're in squid form, swim all the way to the end of your ink trail, jump up again, spray in the air again, just like before, 45-degree angle maximum. And once you're at the maximum height and you're starting to drop down below, shoot down below you. That way you can continue the ink trail. This will allow you to get into your ink trail a lot easier. Enemies will try to shoot at you since you're in the way. Most likely people will try to shoot at you, so their ink won't exactly interfere with your ink, and you can get down in the ink and get away from the battle faster. And the top left is the ink trail with no jumping, and then the bottom right is the ink trail with jumping. See, so that it doesn't work very well while in recon mode because you don't really have enemies shooting at you, but at the same time I don't really have the time to find a decent match this late at night, so you're just going to be stuck with that until I revisit. Hopefully there's a straightaway map that will allow me to easily see, you know, which is actually faster. And this one is very close, almost like not even a second in time difference, but mostly this is just used to ink the floor, ink where you're going, so that way you don't land in enemy ink, and you can, at the same time you'll be able to spray an ink trail. And when you're spraying this ink trail, spray it straight in one direction, not all around. That way you can get the longest ink trail possible. Anyway, that was my tips and tricks for today. So if you want some more tips and tricks, go ahead and subscribe. Share this video to everyone else who plays Splatoon, or anyone else you wish to play Splatoon. And see you in the next tips and tricks video.